3-1 on the 6. Get Wings. 9-2 on the inside, Jack Panic. And RB's Tenacious T, riding that 6-race win streak, is at 5-1. It's post time for tonight's 6th race as the field is now at the top of the stretch. Here they come. Field picks up speed. And away they go. They're off and pacing. And it's a sharp beginning for Rochester Flash and Better Than Spring. Rochester Flash will take over the lead in front of us here with Better Than Spring in the pocket. Parked out in third is Get Wings. To the inside of that one, Jack Panic, then RB's Tenacious T. Jordy settles next to last in front of What You Looking At. So single file field of 7 all on the pylons with Rochester Flash lining them up early. Takes them to the opening quarter in 27-2. Rochester Flash and Trevor Henry lead the field into the backstretch. Better Than Spring second. Here's Jack Panic on the move early. And Jack Panic is going to rush up on the outside to 3/8 and look to take over. Jack Panic in the backstretch now leads. Rochester Flash in the deuce. Better Than Spring is third. 2 in front of Get Wings, the fourth one. RB's Tenacious T still fifth in front of Jordy. And What You Looking At continues to trail. Single file field of 7 have got a half mile in the books. They were down to that station in 56-2. And Jack Panic the leader with Rochester Flash now a length and a half back in second. Better Than Spring third. And at 53-1, he's on the move first up here for Brett McDonald. RB's Tenacious T's brought to the outside. Gapping his cover slightly, but now catching up to it. He's up to fourth. Inside fifth is Get Wings. Jordy starting up from the back and another 4 to What You Looking At. 3/4 in 124-1 for Jack Panic. And Jack Panic is turning for home. He's got a lead in front of Rochester Flash, who's in the pocket looking for some room. Locked up, Get Wings, loaded with pace. Jameson's got nowhere to go with him. RB's Tenacious T tearing off his cover, but he's got a few to make up. Henry shakes loose here now with Rochester Flash out of the pocket. And here's Rochester Flash up on the outside to go by. Rochester Flash over Jack Panic, a troubled trip. Get Wings and Jordy, 152-1. Up, Get Wings, loaded with pace. Jameson's got nowhere to go with him. RB's Tenacious T tearing off his cover, but he's got a few to make up. Henry shakes loose here now with Rochester Flash out of the pocket. And here's Rochester Flash up on the outside to go by. Rochester Flash over Jack Panic, a troubled trip. Get Wings and Jordy, 152-1. Number 5, Rochester Flash, returns in front of us. After capturing tonight's 6th race, the 5-year-old bay gelding by Stay Hungries from the Albert Dam, double creme. Ray Lasky and Andrew Harris own. Gary Murner's the winning trainer. Trevor Henry in the bike for Rochester Flash's second win of the year in 4 tries. Now a 12-time winner in his career, 152-1 at 7-2. Rochester Flash kicks off the late pick 5.